Hello, welcome to our podcast. Our podcast is about mean parents. My name is Brianna and I'm 13.
I'm Bella and I'm 14.
I'm Kimberly and I'm 12. What do you guys feel about mean parents?
I think it's just hard for some people. Mean parents, I don't have that much, but I could understand from friends that have mean parents, and I understand most of it. And one thing I think that's really hard for me, because I'm not an only child, but I have an older sibling, and I'm the only girl, except for my mom. I feel like I have to do most of the chores and laundry and dishes and a lot of things that I personally think that they should do.
Like responsibilities
Yeah.
that they need to learn how to do. Yeah,
Like they expect you to do everything?
exactly. Yeah. Or like clean up after your siblings or like brothers or whatever.
Or like take care of them?
Yeah.
What do you think would be a solution for this?
Communication, honestly.
Yeah.
Like make days where I do something and he does something, or I do something and she does something. Like instead, like even it out and like
Respect for everything.
equality.
Yeah. That's
Oh, that's another thing is favorites. When parents favorite a child and it's like you're left out, and
you're not as much as your siblings are.
yeah, and you accuse them of them favoriting them, and they're like, well, I'm not favoriting them. And I was like, well, it's pretty obvious if I'm the one left out in the corner. Like one time, my mom had just got home, and she came in and yelling at me for no reason. I had just cleaned the house like she asked, and I was like, why you in attitude, or like why you mad? And she's like, I don't know, she just started yelling at me, like cussing at me. I was all, but I didn't do nothing. So she was just being mean in that moment, and I felt bad because I did what she said and she was still mad at me. It makes me feel kind of lonely, honestly, because I'm left out and it's like a favorite. That's another thing. The thing is, if my family doesn't pay attention to me, then I'll go away and I'll find somebody else who does pay attention to me and gives me the same energy that I give them. You know what I mean?
Some of us have younger siblings, and I feel like if you're the oldest, you have the younger sibling and you're expected to take care of them. But I feel like you don't have a childhood. You don't get a childhood like your siblings do. You grow up right away. And then I feel like you're just miserable for the rest of your life because you're already grown up. Don't have
That childhood.
you don't have memory of happiness and stuff.
It's like you matured off of taking care of them. It's not matured by age, but matured over time because of taking care of them.
And then
experience.
Yeah, I think that makes
experience.
you feel like you don't want to have kids because you feel like you've already had kids, and it's just a lot of work.
You have to take care of them, including yourself. That's already a lot. It's the parent's choice to have the kid. If you're not going to take care of it, then why have it?
Treat all of your kids the same and don't favorite just one. Favorite all of them. Don't expect one child to take care of all of them.
Yeah, I agree with that because I think it's just a lot of overwhelming for the kid, and that just puts a lot of pressure on the kid. So I think just kind of help out and try your best to be there as much as you can.
I agree. Because all parents should treat all the kids the same, no matter what. No matter the gender or what they are. Equality matters. The manipulation, man. Yeah, okay. So, it's as if my mom was crying and she's blaming it on me when I didn't do nothing but trying to help her. She's trying to manipulate me into making me the problem and why she's crying. And she blames it on me, and she goes tell other people that it's my fault I made her cry. But I didn't. I was the one trying to help her, and I was the one who calmed her down.
I get mad because when my mom tells me to go do something and my brother's just sitting around, just laying down or something, I get mad, and I tell my mom, why isn't he doing something? He's just laying around. And my mom's like, oh, he did, she'll say he threw out the trash. That's all. I feel like that's the only thing he did. And I feel like I have clean my room, and then I have to do the dishes, feed the dogs, do the laundry, and just I don't know, it's a lot of work for me, and especially that I have activities after school, and then I get home and I'm like really exhausted and I'm expected to do all this work.
I relate to that a lot.
In conclusion, I think parents that are listening, make it equal for your kids to have the same amount of chores and to do the same things, but just make it equal. Thanks for listening to our Mean Parents podcast.